let me try just to succinctly summarize a few takeaway ideas and messages, insights that we have gained collectively today. It was a full-on day. It was very illuminating, very engaging panel discussions and fireside chats from a range of leaders, government, industry, business, universities, US, Asia, UK, all over the place, but brought together by a common purpose. What we have explored today, interrogated, is the need for, the approach to, and the benefits of place-based innovation, and how universities can form a role, a new form of operation within that ecosystem that can do good, that can create benefits for the greater society. We are very different places. We talked about innovation precincts and post-industrial cities in Pittsburgh, in Tennessee, in Belfast, in Birmingham, indeed, all over the world. In Western Sydney, my colleagues as well. Very different places, different cultures. But what's amazing is common purpose, aiming to address some common human societal needs. We've looked at situational analysis across those places. People trying to get better health care and better health equity, access to education and training. Industry trying to address skill gaps that are emerging in this digital era and becoming so profound at scale never seen before. Businesses and industry trying to survive and thrive within a global economy that's facing polycrisis left, right, and center, in a future that's so uncertain and unclear. They're trying to find new ways of working. And governments struggling to do more and address challenges with less money, just a call of us, including universities. No single entity, no single enterprise can address challenges of this magnitude and complexity. So why are innovation precincts and that place-based innovation ecosystems so important and emerging? Because they provide that ecosystem connected in this new world of major challenges that allow perhaps an attempt to solve or address these problems at scale together. And innovation is the driver. Why innovation? Because business as usual will not do it. Because if it would, and if it could, it would have done it. And no one has answers. So we play together. I've just heard the closing remark that there has never been more important time for collaboration. And it's very true. It is a takeaway message. But profound collaboration within an interconnected, designed ecosystem, which is that place-based innovation. And place comes before politics. We heard that this morning. Place before politics. It's extremely important. Also, what came out as we explored the University 4.0 generation of universities, following the classical university, following the research university, the entrepreneurial university, moving to the University 4.0, the new generation of university, that is based on the quadruple helix model of innovation: university, business, government, and society. But that is more profound than it sounds. That's why it's a helix. It's really letting the outside in from all sides. It's co-designing, co-delivering, co-investing, which is an uncomfortable model because no one is really truly used to giving up and really letting in. That is a very profound model that's emerging. But also for that model to succeed and grow and become truly a mainstream model, our reward systems have to be aligned. We have to be measured by the good we do, not by what we are good at, as we heard a few times today, but the good we do for those individuals we're educating and training and transforming their lives, For businesses and industry, they're looking to address the skill gaps, or they're looking for new research from people at universities who are able to and have the luxury to think ahead and not just today, addressing the bottom line. For people who are concerned about sustainability long term and are thinking of solutions, we heard from our colleagues in Japan, perhaps solutions out of the box or wacky ideas that the cynics of today might say, wow, this is so stupid. But really having that ability to think beyond even the craziest ideas, because the problems are the craziest problems we have ever faced. So we need to be measured for the good we do, for the employability, for the social mobility, for the impact of our research, for the solutions that do good. Those reward systems are still not articulate and fully in place. We have very traditional measures. We are funding A while expecting B. It's that fallacy of the rewarding system. It's something we, as a community, need to influence. That is the University 4.0, because incentives, rewards, messages, that determine behavior. And I think that is something we have to be brave enough to influence. We heard also how profoundly digitalization is impacting every sector, industry, business, university, every job. And we heard from Anne, from her call in from New York, that AI, and we heard from Chad, that AI is already, but will have even more profound impact. Immeasurable. It will seep into, we heard from Anne, every part of our operations, HR, finance, registry, enrollment, engagement, service in the cloud, inquiry, student staff, education, assessment, solutions of all kinds, and perhaps take a turn into some unpredictable areas that will scare us, disrupt us. I still see that. I have a picture on my mobile. A colleague of mine shared with me from 1966, front page in UK newspapers, where maths teachers protest against calculators used in schools. It almost reminds me of some of the protests I see now about AI used at universities and trying to punish students for using AI, instead of thinking of using AI to actually design the assessment in the first place and turn it all around and flip it. We have a big, big paradigm shift. And finally, we cannot change the world around us unless we transform ourselves. Transformation is never easy. And I liked Anne's also metaphor of the bonsai tree. You design it, you prune it, and then you achieve permanence. The bonsai tree metaphor of transformation was an interesting one today. I've got to think about that a little bit more. I will finish with this. I hope you all enjoyed the dinner tonight at Aston Villa Football Club. Really proud that we managed to finish the day also by signing, between a number of universities, the establishment of the Global Center for Innovation Leadership to provide a mechanism to take a lot of the ideas further, articulate into education, training, research projects, thought pieces, articles, reports, and get the movement, or as Peter Bonfield said, movement, the energy going, because this is all about creating that movement and achieving some impact through that together. Thank you very much. Enjoy tonight's dinner. Enjoy your stay in the UK.
I'm standing in for Deborah. She had to step out for just a minute, but I couldn't possibly summarize any better than what you did. Let me do just two things, if you will, on behalf of everybody here. First, my personal way I go to a meeting is I take copious notes. Then when I get to the end of a page, I go back and circle something. I think I want to be sure I remember. And then as I go back and look at the notes, I star something that I know I'm going to use this way. Here's where I'm going to go use it. A typical one-day meeting like this, I get 2 or 3 stars. That's a pretty good day. I got 7 stars today. So I think other people in the room did. There was just so many good ideas from so many places. Good. It's just really special. This meeting will be remembered for a long time, and it will be remembered as the Aston meeting. It won't be the GFCC meeting number 27. There's something special about Aston that's here. We all came away with it, and it's a feeling that's very hard to describe, but it's absolutely fantastic. And you and Claire and your whole team that made this possible. You've left us a winning spirit, which is what you have. I described some problems earlier. You gave us the winning spirit to solve them. Thank you very much. Let's give them a big round of applause.